Peace, 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 peace. What's good? Good. We're telling your followers that a live video. Give thanks. Give thanks. Peace, peace. What's going on, everyone? Peace. All right. Peace, King. What's good? Juice Crew Bully. What's up, man? Brothers, y'all be having some interesting names, man. Billy Vaughn, the Dawn. What's up? One second. Rearrange some stuff in here. Peace, peace. What's going on, people? Family, what's happening? What's good? All right. All right. All right. So real quick. Thank y'all for being patient. Really appreciate that. All right. I appreciate that. Seriously. I don't know if y'all caught the news yesterday, so I'm gonna move real quick. I don't know if y'all caught the news yesterday. I came on for like 5 minutes and I tried to get everybody on IG, but I couldn't get anybody. But I tried to let everybody know yesterday that the upstairs room at my house, the pipe busted inside of the walls, and I didn't want the room underneath was my library where all my books are. I didn't want them to get damaged, so I had to make a mad dash. Call a friend over, help move all of the books out of that room, so I didn't get a chance to do the show yesterday. Thank you for the ebooks. Jason Fields, peace, man. What's good? I'm glad you got the ebook. Really appreciate that. Peace to everyone on IG. This is Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz, seriously. And every day, 7 o'clock, we come on here unless I'm traveling, doing some things where I can't come on at 7. I'm in a different time zone or whatever, but I am going to try to make it on every single night. And tonight, we are going to be talking. I was supposed to do my due diligence work last night with preparing an ebook or PDF to send out to everybody that made a contribution. I didn't get a chance to do that because I had to take down 15 bookshelves, over 1,000 books, and it wore me out. For real. Trust me, it did. So my first time back on, I wanted to go back over this, how white folks got so rich. All right. Make a mental note, especially everybody on here on IG. All right. All right. Symbology just arrived. Peace. Let's get free. Peace, man. What's good with you, bro? Much love. All right. Respect. I really appreciate that. Always coming through. All right. Don't know the process. The process is this. If you give a donation of $5, what I'm doing is the subject matter tonight. I'm gathering the information. I'm putting it in a PDF form, all in one PDF form, and I'm sending out everybody donates, all right, or makes a contribution. So what I need everyone to do is take my email address. So once you take my email address, you email, I put it on the list, and I send out a blast tonight with the ebook. But it won't be tonight. All right. It'll probably have to be Thursday night. All right. Because what I'm doing, I want to do 3 more nights to this. Do it. After I get through it, I'll do a summation, put all together the links, and the stuff that I need to put in the ebook and send it out to everyone. All right. Bully Camp. Give thanks. Really appreciate that. Email address, Juice Crew Bully Camp, that you got to send me your email address. All right. Sirius Mindz info, SIRIUSMINDZ info at gmail.com. I'm going to get me a shirt that says Sirius Mindz info at gmail.com. All right. Sirius Mindz, SIRIUSMINDZ, Sirius Mindz info at gmail.com. How white folks got so rich. Listen, if you have white friends, all right, and they're on here watching this, do not feel embarrassed or ashamed. White people need this information also. What that every white person y'all know? No, they probably don't. All right. So they need this book also. They need to know why people keep saying, talking about this white privilege stuff. Some of them don't know themselves. All right. So let's understand that particular dynamic and let's just roll with the punches. All right. So in the divine name of Supreme Being, I want to greet everyone with a civilized greeting in a very uncivilized time. Some people say shalom, peace, hotep. Some people say, what's happening? What's good? Good morning. How you feel? Whatever. Any of those greetings. I think the best greeting, though, would be peace. So then we can start and we can set the tone of the conversation, all right, and make it plain. So I think it would be befitting that we talk about what's going on tonight all over the world. All right. This is supposed to be the new year. Now, if you have knowledge yourself and you are conscious, you know, all right, you know that this is not the new year. This may be the new year for them other people that rearrange the different days of the month, who came up with this concept called the Gregorian calendar. All right. Who shift the first day of the year from April to January 1st. All right. If you're following that mindset and that spirit, then of course, okay, fine, stick with it. We're not going to spoil what you got to do tonight. All right. How? Hold on. White folks. Oh, nope. Got so rich. That's what we're talking about tonight. All right. Hold on. How white folks got so rich. All right. That's what we're talking about tonight. We just going to have a fireside chat and we're going to talk. Is that cool with everyone? All right. How do we get to this point where tonight ended up being the New Year's Eve? All right. The reason why they moved the new year back from April to January is because they wanted to have these months fall in line, and they wanted to keep this thing, all right, move so much so that when they hit you with the commercialism, they hit you starting in October. So October is Halloween, November is Thanksgiving, December is Christmas. So by the time the year ends and the Kundalini energy, if you don't know what the Kundalini energy is, let's do a bit of studying. This is why we got Google and the rest of these search engines. All right. So at the Kundalini energy through the course of the year, starting out in the first of the year, is rising. It's rising. It's rising. In New York, it used to be the Big Apple. In Atlanta, it was the peach. I don't know what it was in LA. I don't know what it was in Texas and all these other places, the ball dropping and all that kind of stuff tonight at 12 o'clock. But the energy rises all throughout the year, right? When they reach their apex with how much money and how much foolishness and sport and play that they're going to participate in and have you participate in, your energy is rising. And by the time it falls, all right, after you discovered the truth about the winter solstice and you discovered the truth and figured out that the whole idea of the Santa versus the Jesus dude is all a myth. All right, it's all fake. It never really happened. this guy dying on a cross, you putting him in a tomb for 3 days, and yeah, it's the sun that goes away and quote unquote dies for 3 days, and it comes back from December 21st, winter solstice, to December 25th. All right. And then after those days, the energy rises for another week or so. And then they got to bring the energy back down so you can start the process all over again. So in every city, simultaneously, the peach drop in Georgia, Atlanta, the ball drop, certain cities around the country, the Big Apple, the apple drops, and all this other energy dropping from the crown chakra, and it falls down and hits every chakra on the way down back to the lowest energy center, which is the root chakra, which is the red chakra. All right. The red chakra grounds you. All right. And right above the red chakra, I believe it's the orange one, the orange energy center. And that's where you house all your desires, your sexual energy, your desire for food, all your urges and desires are locked up right here. All right. So we have to understand this particular dynamic and what goes on. All right. During this time of the year, do not fall for the spell. Do not fall for the fuckery. Do not fall for the trickery. All right. For you to go through another year spending money. All right. Spending money. And by the time you get to this week, all right, today, as you move towards 12 o'clock, which is in a few more hours, your energy, your last bit of energy is up. And then as you count down, they count down right down with you. And they're going to bring your energy right on back down with theirs. And they're going to start the cycle all over again. All right. Let's not get caught. This is not the first of the year. All right. You mean to tell me this is the first of the year in a Gregorian calendar in which they say that this is only the year 2019. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know we've been on this planet for millions, if not trillions of years. You can't, they're black men and women, we don't even have a birth record. You follow what I'm saying? So stop that. But we're going to talk about how white folks got so rich. But I'm just trying to get your mind right so you don't go out and get drunk. All right? Spend the last bit of your damn money. All right? Some of y'all get so drunk tonight, y'all ain't going to wake up to January 2nd. All right, let's not start the new year off like that. All right. So the whole idea of this New Year's resolution, we need to look up the word resolution. All right. This whole idea of coming up with a resolve for some of the issues that you've been having in your life. Meaning to go back and bind back and do over. All right. The whole idea of a solution. Having to have the solution put in place, and then you having to go back over the solution every single year. So by the time January 10th roll around, some of y'all might say, I'm going to eat less. I'm going to get my diet, which is really your live it, not your diet, together. And by the time 2 weeks, January 14th roll around, you back to that same old diet. And inside of the word diet is the word die, D-I-E. And you constantly regurgitating this and creating the same old secular cycle that you go in, a cycle of death with food. Some of us got bad habits. We want to break a bad habit. So we may make the New Year's resolution to resolve these issues. But by the time 2 weeks roll around, you go right back to the same old thing that you used to do. Let's do something. Listen, it won't hurt you to sacrifice. All right. Why don't we do something different? You've been doing the same damn thing every year. All right. Lighting goddamn firecrackers. Some of y'all can't wait till tonight so you can go out and shoot a gun that you've been keeping in your drawer under your mattress or in your car or whatever. This is the only night you get. This and the 4th of July is the only night you get to shoot the damn. All right. Listen, fool. If you shoot the goddamn gun in the air, the bullet down sooner or later. Am I right or wrong? Whose head are these bullets coming down on? Let's think now. I'm going to let y'all think about that. So what I normally do, I normally eat early. If I'm going to eat out, If not, I'll go get something like yesterday to prepare. I don't go out no more. Not on this night. It's just too, yeah. It almost seems like the early days of when they were trying to establish Christmas, when it was outlawed. All right. But the early days in Europe, when Christianity was so-called established, the way they used to celebrate Christmas is they used to get drunk and just have sex with anybody. All right. And no, we can't conduct ourselves that way. Listen, don't get it twisted. I know what some of y'all thinking. Damn, dude, you damn near 60. I see why your old ass stay in the house. I know that's what you're thinking. But listen to me. There's nothing wrong with going out tomorrow. But tonight, y'all know it's going to be on and popping. And I just want to see y'all get home and be safe. All right? So, because a lot of people out there, they don't give a damn. One hit my roof last year. Yeah. All right. So that's just my take on this whole idea of the lie that they told you about the first of the year. The first of the year, brothers and sisters, family, was originally April 1st. All right. And it would be befitting if that was the first, because April rolled around, everything sprung back into life. That's why they call it spring. So when it sprung back to life, the flowers came back, sun came back, the weather was better, it's nicer, and it fits more than the whole idea of the January 1st. January 1st is cold everywhere. All right, April 1st is warm, people are coming out, you start to see the birds and the animals and the what. You understand what I'm saying? Staying home tonight and not giving them any bread. Don't give them no bread, no cheese, no cheddar, no guap, no dineros. No. Get together with your family members. Stay in tonight. Have the house party at home. Because cats be just shooting just for the sake of shooting. And I swear, they got high-powered guns in Zone 6. Because I be hearing balloons, go. I'm like, you know something? Back in the day when I was growing up, you heard firecrackers, and you may get your drunk ass Uncle Leroy or Josh or one of them to go out and shoot their little rusty ass 38. But now I be hearing shit like just ridiculous, man. Clack, clack, skoosh. I'm like, nah, I'm not going out. Not at all. The damn stars and the moon be ducking me. I'm like, yo, yeah. Nope, let's not do it, man. Let's not do it. January 1st was originally April 1st. They moved it back to January. So the first of the year, let's understand that. All right, if you want to do a deeper research of that, study the Gregorian calendar and do the history and see why they called themselves gods, saints, or whoever, and they was arguing about who had more days in the month than whomever. I mean, it should tell you, if you just look at the names of the days of the week. I'm going to let y'all breathe on that one. All right? Thank you, sis. Helen double A. Thank you. Alcohol free tonight. You understand what I'm saying? Pork free tonight. All right? Drama free tonight. All right? But look, the names of the days of the week. Where do they come from? The names of the month. And why were they arguing so much so they was taking days out of other people's months and putting it in theirs? All right? Come on, talk to me. Why is Tuesday named Tuesday? After what god? V for Vendetta said the Greek god. So why? Why is Friday Phrygia? And what does that mean? All right. So let's study this. And let's really look into why that if this is not our original culture, then why are we participating in the madness? All right. I'm doing I believe this is part 2 of how white folks got so rich. If you don't have the book, get the book. Right. Phrygia equals Venus. Okay. How white folks got so rich. Get the book. I think it's on Amazon. It might be $8, $10. I'm not sure. This is where we left off. All right. What's up, Sherb? All right. This is where we left off the other day. I had a little incident at my house. Like I said, you know, the pipe busted right in back of the tub in the bathroom upstairs, and I didn't want the water to come down on the library, so I had to move the entire library. And you notice sometimes when you got to move stuff or even move from one place to another, you call on your so-called friends and family members and nobody answers the phone. But it's all right. All right, let's dive into this. I think I left off on page 25. All right. And we had talked about the whole idea of the involvement of the so-called presidents of the United States. All right. What's good, Shirt? So we had left off. John Trey, what's popping, man? I just talked to B Son. We left off on page 23, and we were talking about the presidents of the United States of America. And it says the United States and the Black African they enslaved. And I talked about George Washington's net worth was $580 million, and he owned 350 slaves. Andrew Jackson, his net worth was $131 million, and he owed 200 slaves. Thomas Jefferson's net worth was $234 million, and he owned 200 slaves. James Madison's net worth was $112 million, and he owned 106 slaves. I understand the reason why I'm saying this, though, because let's just think. Help me out now. Lumumba, thanks, man. Really appreciate that, good brother. Every little bit counts, man. For real, email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. The reason why I'm going over this, because let me lay out this scenario. Sure, I'm talking to my sister over here. How old are you? About, let me see, you got to be, yeah, okay, we got you. Let's just say you're 63 years old. And for 63 years old, until the time you pass on, you've owned 200 slaves. All right? You own 200 slaves, and you've owned, I don't know, 100 acres. On your property, you raising cotton, tobacco, some vegetables, and just some other stuff. And you have 200 people working for you for your entire 63 years of your life. She said 62. Okay, 62 years of your life. How much money will you amass if you had 200 people working for you? Come on now, y'all help me out, man. I failed ninth grade math. For 62 years, you got 200 people working for. All right, let's make it real plain. On your job right now, whether you work at Smoothie King or T-Mobile or Wally World, which is Walmart, Pizza Slut, Dairy Queer, any of these places, all right, McDevil's, Drunken Donuts, wherever, it don't matter, all right? And you got 200 people working for you. Susie Weaver, what's up? And you got 200 people working for you for 62 years, all right? How much money, if they got the same paycheck you got at your job, how much money would you have if all that money came to you? Yeah, you'd be straighter than a fat rat in a cheese factory, right or wrong. All right? So now what they do, Madeline, they pass this on as generational wealth, as you stated. You understand what I'm saying? So their children's children, all right? The land will be passed on. Man, they shooting already. God. Anyway, the land will be passed on. The deeds for the property will be passed on. And the thing about it, in February, we're gonna go over all the inventions that were all the things that was invented by Black people, and to show you that white people was taking the patented for the inventions and putting their name on it. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I don't care what kind of damn invention it is. If I walked in the room today and turned on the light switch, Black man, all right, I had to change the bulb in the what's the name? Black man. You understand what I'm saying? Cell phone, black man. All right. So come on, y'all.